be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go, you know they know I'm hot.
What's up? What's going on, my good people? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you all are doing well. If this is your first time here, I want to welcome you. Pull up a seat. Hope you enjoyed the content. And before we get into this video, I want to ask that you like, comment, share, subscribe, and go ahead and tap that bell while you're at it so you're notified anytime I drop a brand new video, go live, or schedule a premiere. All right, y'all. So today is day 28 for Vlogtober. We are going strong. We're going to finish this month strong. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I did miss a couple of days. But that is all right. Jump back into the game and keep it going. So today what I decided to do was go into my DMs. Y'all know I have read and reacted to my DMs previously. So I jumped back in the DMs, pulled a couple of messages. This is going to be the relationship edition. So I have 3 situations. I'm going to read each one of them, give my opinion, my advice, and I want y'all to do the same thing in the DMs, all right? So look, here's the thing too, is that for each one of these situations, every person was cool with me actually reading it on the channel too. So they're probably going to be looking at this video and looking for some advice. So y'all go ahead and give y'all real, raw, honest opinion about, you know, what they should do, all right? So let's go ahead and let's get to it. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get things started with message number 1. All right, so this is from a guy. He said, "What's poppin', Rhonda? I found you through one of my exes. She used to watch your channel. I'm sending this message because I need some help in the dating department. I'm struggling with taking no for an answer. There's this girl at my job that I gotta have. I've sent flowers to her house, invited her to dinner, and offered to take her car to a mechanic when it was tripping last week. She's rejected all of my advances. Why isn't any of this good enough? There aren't a lot of men that'll look out for her like I will. Is there anything else I should try, or should I leave the situation alone?" Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, this is really starting to give creep vibes, in my opinion. This woman clearly is not interested in you, and you know, it's really kind of alarming, you know, when you mention that you're having a hard time taking no for an answer. You know, that's a really big thing for women, you know, things being consensual, and you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking in the grand scheme of things, like you not being able to take no. You know, I don't want things to ever escalate in a situation. But when a woman is not interested, or whoever you're dating or whatever, if they're not taking your advances, it is definitely time for you to pipe down and move on. You know, I don't know if she is just someone that you find extremely attractive, if you feel like she's somebody that's out of your league, or why do you feel like you have to have her? Do you feel like she's a challenge? I don't know what it is, but also too, how did you get her address? Like, I mean, I don't know if you pulled up her information at work, if you followed her home from work, but like I said, this is very much giving creep vibes, and trust me, you don't want to be that person. You don't. I feel like you should go ahead and pack this up, move on to the next person, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Move on to somebody that has the same type of interest in you. You know, I'm sure you could find somebody else, but you really want to be focused on the fact that you're struggling with no. No is a very important word, especially when you're dating somebody, especially when you're having sex with somebody and things like that. So keep that in mind, that when somebody says no, you really, you know, whether they say it, they imply it, their actions imply it. No is very important. So I really want you to be mindful of that. I think it's time for you to go ahead and move on. You know, like I said, you don't want to be that guy. You really don't. Trust me, you don't want that type of reputation. You know what I mean? That, where you know, take things too far with women, doing things when they've clearly told you no, right? So I say go ahead and move on. Move on. You know, it's only right. I think all of us deserve to be in situations where it's mutual. You know what I'm saying? Where the person has the same kind of interest in you that you have in them, and clearly she does not. And that's why she has shot down all of your advances. You know what I mean? Like, it could be your approach that rubbed her the wrong way, or maybe you're just not her type, and you got to respect that woman's decision. And like I said, just move on to the next. All right, y'all. So we are on DM number 2. And this message says, "Rhonda," with a bunch of O's. "I need some advice, please and thank you. My girlfriend is ready to pack her shit and leave. Leave is in all caps. She's been threatening to do so for months, but I can tell she's ready to do it for real. We've been together for 4 years, and she's mad that I don't treat her 8-year-old daughter like she's my own. Thing is, me and her daughter never had a good relationship. I don't want kids, and she has a father that's active in her life. Is there any way that we can work through this? I'm praying that you say we can, because this woman is the love of my life." Ugh. Okay, so a little more context too. This is a woman sending the message who's in a relationship with another woman. So 2 women that are together. I don't see that working. I don't see it working long term. You're saying that you and the child never got along. I'm curious if you guys didn't get along is it like a personality clash, or is it because you never wanted kids to begin with? Like, did you already kind of have a guard up, a wall up, about her having a child? And I just feel like that if you're going to be with somebody long term, it's kind of hard for you not to fall into some type of parental role. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not, like, don't classify yourself as a step parent. I don't see how you couldn't, but I mean, you have to have some type of relationship with the child because the child is going to be her priority. Her child is still young. So honestly, I don't see it working. I don't. And I'm kind of curious, like, how does her having a daughter affect things now? Like, do you find yourself being jealous? You know what I'm saying? Like, if your date night, plans change because her daughter becomes sick. Like, I'm really curious how her having a daughter affects things now. So, but long term, I just don't think it's going to work out. What she's asking of you, I don't think is a whole lot. Like, yes, she does have her father, but if you guys are together, living together, and if she has, like, the daughter primarily, like, if she has the daughter, most of, like, during the week or whatever, so she has her most of the time, and maybe the dad has her on the weekends. I don't know what the setup is, but, you're around this 8-year-old girl a lot. So, I mean, there's going to be times when you have to step up and do certain things. It just kind of comes with the territory. So, and if you're not willing to do that, I can see why she is frustrated. But I legit don't think it's going to work. I mean, because also I don't know if you're competing with her child. Like I said, if there's jealousy or anything like that. So I don't think it's going to work. I think y'all going to constantly bump heads. And her daughter is really young. So she's in like 4th grade, maybe 4th, 5th grade, something like that. She's in elementary. So yeah, I just don't think that it's going to work. And there's no way you can replace her daughter. Like, that's her priority, and you have to understand that. And if you're not somebody who, if you don't want kids, if you don't see yourself being motherly like that, I'm really kind of interested how, y'all made it to 4 years, or, why you even gave it a chance to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Because you may not want to birth children, but if someone has kids, like I said, it's a package deal. So that's what I think. All right. So be sure, for y'all that are watching, please be sure to drop down in the comments and sound off on this. What do you think? What do you think? Can they make it in this situation? All right. All right, y'all. We are down to the last message. This is DM number 3. And the message goes like this. It says, "Hey, boo, this is going to seem strange, but I need your help. It's time to come clean with my boyfriend of 3 years. I've led him to believe I'm 28 years old, but I'm really 33. We're about to buy a house together, and I think he should know before we start the official process. Can you tell him for me?" She want me to tell him. "Can you tell him for me? Here's his number. His name is blank, blank, blank. He knows that I watch your channel, and I think he'd be more understanding hearing it from someone else. Thank you, thank you, thank you." I definitely can't get involved in that. Like, that is your mess, honey, and you got to clean it up. That is a huge lie, to lie about your age. And my guess is that you're coming clean at this point, because you guys are going to have to present certain documentation that is going to disclose your age, right? So it's almost like you're not doing it because you want to. You're doing it because you have to. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get ahead of the situation with it blowing up in your face. So yeah, like, that's a big lie, to lie about your age. I don't know how he's going to feel about it. I'm not sure. I don't know how this is going to work out for you, but I definitely can't be involved. You have to be the person to talk to him. Like, like in all seriousness, like, you're the person who has led him on to believe one thing that is just not true. And I think you got to be ready for how he responds. Like, I don't know if he's going to end things with you. I don't know what kind of strain this is going to put him on the relationship, but you got to be ready for whatever his response is, because I mean, I think just naturally you start to wonder what else somebody is omitted or lied about. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to lie about your age. So I don't know. I have no idea. So I'm kind of curious at this point. Like, do you have a fake driver's license? Do you have other fake documentation? Or maybe you don't. Maybe he's never looked at it or whatever. I'm curious. But yeah, you're going to have to definitely clean this mess up for you, and just be ready for however he responds. And, if you guys are able to get past this, you have to make sure that you're honest about everything. Like, being honest, being forthcoming about everything is important in a relationship. You guys are buying a house together. That is a major purchase. Like, he is relying on you to be honest and open about everything. You know what I'm saying? Your finances, your credit, all of that stuff. Like, all of that stuff matters. So, I mean, I hope that you take this as a lesson to, and look, I'm a woman. I know how it can be, you know, us getting older, us, you know, reaching our 30s, you know, I'm now 40, you know, it's just the natural progression of life, and it's hard for us to accept certain things. So you may have your reasons on why you feel comfortable identifying or presenting yourself as a 28-year-old woman, but yeah, you can't mislead people. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing for your dude to know that you're 33, but then you tell everybody else you're 28. I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, that kind of lie can definitely cost you this relationship potentially, because he just may feel like that's a huge violation of trust that he can never come back from. You know what I'm saying? So just be ready for it. You definitely got to have this conversation sooner than later. And I don't know. I wish you the best. And I just pray that you see this as a learning opportunity to never, ever, ever, under any circumstance, lie to your partner like this. You know what I mean? So that's it, y'all. So we got situation 1, 2, and 3. Please be sure to chime in and maybe in the comments. I want to see everything that y'all got to say, because y'all may even have some perspectives that I haven't even thought about. So I'll meet y'all in the comments. And thank you so much for watching the video. Please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And I'm going to see y'all tomorrow for Vlogtober day number 29. All right, y'all. So make the best of the day. Be good to yourself. Peace.
I be beaming, I be booming.